So, my leanings right now toward politics is libertarian. Um, a lot of that has to do with the fact that I'd like the federal government not to be an enormous $1 trillion business. Seems like we spend too much money out of one location, and too few people have control over too much. But that's a general idea. I want to give something specific, give you an example of one of the things I like about libertarian views. And one of them is that they don't like the idea of us putting our military in foreign countries, and they want us to retract those things. Now, the Republican Party and the Democratic Party both seem to want to have our military be active, sometimes for different reasons. Now, that either way, they kind of scare me in how they are so brash about throwing our young men and women into harm's way. You know, if I've had Democratic friends that are like telling me, look, if they're killing people in Syria, we should send our troops over and stop these people from killing them. We need to bring them to justice. My attitude is, why should my son go overseas and die in order to protect another country? And they said, well, it's because we're all in this together. We need to trust. And I don't see the rest of the world doing that. And I don't see why, my son joined the military. He loved the structure. He loved what they were doing for things. And the primary reason he joined the military was not to be this police cop, but it was to help protect us in America. I would like to think that his life is very important. So I have to be a little bit anti-Democrats for their desire to spend our lives to help others when they're outside of our borders, because I don't see that as being a solution. I think the solution is for those countries to develop and their economics and their political systems so that they can take care of their own issues and their own policies. I also don't like how the Republicans are desire to go and stick our military into a lot of areas instead of letting them defend themselves. We seem to want to play politics everywhere. So I'll continue to vote the way I see fit. Everyone has their own vote. We all have one. Doesn't matter if we're rich or poor. And I vote. Sometimes it's not only to, my attitude of a smaller government, but also I think of how much I love my son, and I really want him home. I really want him here. I don't want him somewhere else. So it's selfish, yes. And one of my Republican friends actually said to me, hey, when your son signed up, he knew what he was doing. I said, yeah, but this is not him. This is not his vote. This is my selfish vote for my son. And I'm going to vote that way. Anyways, that's the way I see it. You guys have a wonderful day, and hopefully you can see things better than I can.